Harris here, and I'm bringing you another episode of GTA 5 Off-Road Areas. Leaving the car. I hope you all had a nice Christmas, and tell me all about it in the comments. Like, I hope you all stuffed your faces full of your roast turkey and your beef, 5-bird roast potatoes, all of that. And I know I certainly did. And yeah, it's Boxing Day today, so all the snow is gone off GTA. And I was going to do an off-road in the snow video, but ran out of time. I literally ran out of time. So, and I couldn't get online for a couple of times as well, like, because this stupid thing that was going all on. But now we're alright. So here we are. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be off-roading here all along. Like, if you go here from Sandy Shores, just here, it's like near the swamp almost. Like, this is all the swamp up over here. That's the swamp. Then we're pretty much just going to be off-roading along all of this. So yeah, along this there's loads of stuff to do. There's loads of rock crawling, loads of water wading to go through and everything. So yeah, just sit back and enjoy the video. Then I'll talk about my truck as well along the way. This is my favourite off-road truck for what I do. So yeah, I'll tell you all about it as we're going along. And yeah, right then, for starters, if you're going to be going off-roading, oh god, you want to make sure you've got a tall truck. And I would say from experience, not the Sand King or the Dubster 6x6, simply because the Dubster is too long, okay, and those wheels, those extra pair of wheels, I find they just get in the way, so I don't like using those. And the Sand King, whilst it's got really good ground clearance, it's got those massive jacked up wheels and tyres and everything, like jacked up suspension, it's too bouncy. The height of it makes it too bouncy, so that is not a vehicle I like using. Yeah, so you want a vehicle that's got relatively high ground clearance, but it's got quite a lot of traction as well. But then again, I like my off-road cars to again be quite kind of quick as well at the same time. Like, well, I don't know who doesn't really. So I use this this Mammoth Patriot, but I also have the Merryweather Jeep. I use that a lot. Simply because if I'm going in a place where there's really, like, I'd say really, really bad rocks, but I have yet to find a place that my Mammoth can't go, that my Hummer can't go. So, I mean, yeah, this car is kind of wide, but it's got, once you get it in the right, once you've got it pointed in the right direction, it just will not stop. It is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'll talk you through my setup then. I've got on this right now, I've got engine upgrade level 4, sport brakes. You don't want to put race brakes on it. Sport brakes, and whatchamacallit, I've gone blank, guys. I've gone blank. Turbo tuning. I leave the transmission alone. I don't bother with the transmission unless I'm doing unless I'm using it for off-road racing. I just don't bother with the transmission. But yeah, as well, I've set it up with a pair of, let's turn the lights on now, it's getting a bit dark. A pair of 5-star, well, a set, I should say, not a pair is 2. A set of 5-star off-road rims, which I like to paint white. I think I will be changing the colour of this truck soon. I did have it in yellow, as you may have noticed by watching my other vids, but oh well. And yeah, now, like, these off-road, oh my god, what just happened? These off-road rims, these off-road tyres, they do work. They do help. If you put off-road tyres on your car, they do help, honestly. Like, you can hear people say, oh no, they don't do anything, blah de blah de blah. They do. They give you that much more traction. It's unbelievable. Like, you can, I mean, I don't like people who put those ugly high-end rims on cars like this, because it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. And on top of that, the grip you've got is next to nothing. And as well, what you don't want to do is lower your suspension. If you lower your suspension, then you're not going to have a lot of ground clearance. So when you're off-roading, that's what you want. As much ground clearance as you can possibly get. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get up over this sort of stuff, because you'll just bottom out all the time and you'll lose your grip and everything. So, but yeah, another reason why I like this particular truck is because of how square it is at the front and back. Like, you can pretty much go up anything, because you haven't really got an angle that says no, really. Only like sheer vertical stuff, or like really thin stuff. That's the only things you can't get up. That's just that over there is you cannot get up that with this. I'll give it one more shot over there, and then I've got to line it up, I reckon. Power. Yes. It's more like it.
Oh, look at this.
And then, yeah, okay, that's part 1 for this video, guys. Stay tuned for part 2.